That's my Bob Belcher impression. Based on one of the hit Fox animated sitcoms, a sinkhole opens in front of the Bob's Burgers restaurant, so Bob and his family have to struggle to pay their loan, while Louise and her siblings solve a murder mystery. Now, before I get into my thoughts on the Bob's Burgers movie, I know some of y'all have been asking me, Gian, aren't you supposed to review Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, next after Top Gun Maverick? Well, to answer some of your questions, yes. But however, there's this other movie that I've heard about titled The Bob's Burgers Movie, which is based on the hit Fox animated sitcom Bob's Burgers. Sure, I made a roast on Bob's Burgers, please check it out by the way, but some people have been recommending me the Bob's Burgers movie, which leads to where I explained my thoughts on this movie since I took one of their recommendations. So, a few hours ago, this evening, I just watched the Bob's Burgers movie on HBO Max, and what do I think about this movie after my first watch? This movie was straight up hysterical, meaning I really enjoyed this movie. It's insanely comedic. Now, let me tell you the reasons why I enjoyed the Bob's Burgers movie. First off, I'm going to talk about the 2D animation in this movie. The 2D animation is splendid, smooth, vibrant, and fluid. It even feels so grand, the animation in the Bob's Burgers TV show in comparison. What makes the animation 10 times better is the shading. Take this image for an example. You're welcome. Two, if you're like me, you don't have to watch tons of episodes from Bob's Burgers, since the premise of this movie sounds like a movie made not just for fans of Bob's Burgers, but newcomers too. Three, speaking of the story has a very creative concept, even for an animated movie based on a hit Fox animated sitcom, like The Simpsons. Four, the PG-13 rating for this movie absolutely fits very well because PG-13 rated animated movies, 100% made for theaters, seems kind of rare in my view. Five, the jokes throughout this movie is hilariously insane. Like the jokes in this movie don't have to go make it too far for a PG-13 rated animated movie, but the jokes went out very well. Six, the voice acting is great. Kristen Shaw did a very great job voicing her role as Louise, aka aka the sibling with the pink bunny ears on her head. Seven, the characters are such likable. Even the character development performed really well when the film is coming throughout the end. My favorite characters from this movie are Gene Belcher, Louise Belcher, Bob Belcher, Tina Belcher, and Teddy. 8. The songs in this movie are very catchy and listenable. Even most of the songs have a purpose, such as progressing the premise. 9. The 20th Century Studios variant in the opening is really nice, thanks to one of Gene Belcher's musical instruments. And 10. The third act of this movie is really dark, intense, emotional, and entertaining. Though me going into more detail of the third act is kind of more of a spoiler talk, since I want to give some of my fans a chance if they ever have streaming service like HBO Max or Hulu or Disney Plus in some international countries a chance. I want to give my fans a chance to watch this film whenever they feel like it. So yeah. Now before I wrap up my review for this movie, do I have any criticisms for this movie? Well, I only have one. My only criticism with this movie is that depending on your view, Grover Fishshoulder can be somewhat a predictable opinion. This is just my opinion. So yeah. Though not predictable, but just simply predictable. So yeah, somewhat predictable. That's what I meant. Anyways, let's move on. Overall, the Bob's Burgers movie is a straight up hysterical A straight up hysterical comedy movie of the year. You know what? This movie should be tied with Chippendale Rescue Rangers as one of the most hilarious movies that I've seen this year. Which is ironic because these two movies I mentioned, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and the Bob's Burgers movie, are released by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. One is completely distributed by Walt Disney Pictures, and the other is distributed by 20th Century Studios, also a Disney property. So yeah, the animation is so smooth, the story is so creative, and the songs are also catchy too. My favorite songs from this movie are My Burger Buns from the in the end credits, where some of the characters that did not make it into the movie we were dancing. It keeps me up and going. And Sunny Side Up Summer in the beginning of the movie. Man, this movie is so good that it makes me want to crave for a burger someday. I'm giving the Bob's Burgers movie a 9.4 out of 10. And thanks to my enjoyment of the Bob's Burgers movie, I guess I've confirmed that I'm officially a newcomer to Bob's Burgers. So yeah. Anyways, that concludes my review on the Bob's Burgers movie. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I know some of y'all have been asking me, where is your Paws of Fury review? Okay, so I was originally intended to see Paws of Fury next after Top Gun Maverick, but I'm gonna be real here. Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, formerly known as Blazing Samurai, will be, for real, my next movie that I'm gonna see in 2022. And Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank might be the last movie that I'm gonna see during my summer break because August is coming and yeah, once again, Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank will be my last movie that I'm gonna see throughout my summer break. So yeah. And I don't know about you all, but I don't know about all of you, but I'm giving Paws of Fury a chance. Paws of Fury a chance because that movie has been in development hell for like 5 to 7 years. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching and sorry for a little bit of my stuttering on the Paws of Fury part, but I am the guy who wrote my review on the Bob's Burgers movie. So yeah. Enough said. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.